say no. Looking for a quick release, wonder what they see in me. I know I'm going solo. All this time I've been so blind, running on an empty mind. I know I never say no. Looking for a quick release, wonder what they see in me. I know I'm going solo. But I see fire and it burns inside. I pull the trigger and I start the fire. Step down 'cause I don't wanna
Oh my God! Wow, we're back. 3 weeks, guys. We took off a little bit of time again. 3 weeks, and within those 3 weeks, I have to say one thing, guys. I have to say one tiny little thing. Happy birthday, Andrew.
Yes, Snowy. Was it 33?
Don't do this to me. Don't say numbers.
Huh?
Don't throw numbers.
Hey, I wasn't gonna throw numbers. I was just gonna say happy birthday. But hey,
straight up all about it.
I just turned 19, so
yeah, that's why you're. That's why this is the first episode of 75 episodes. It's first time wearing glasses, but you know it's whatever. Yep. So after he turns age. Oh man,
I'm playing a lot of games.
But yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday, man. That was awesome. Your birthday was Tuesday, so that was cool.
Right.
And but yeah, how did you do anything? I think
no, I was attacked with COVID, so I was pretty much in the house.
Damn.
Just recovering from it. So
the damn.
I mean, hopefully things will pick up on the weekend, you know, for celebration.
But yeah, hopefully. That'd be nice, man. Yep. That would be nice. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, besides getting COVID, how have you guys been? Anything exciting? Anything new within the past couple weeks?
No? Nothing new exciting.
Not really.
I'm trying to remember, but it feels like life has been more stressful lately for me, and that's just about it.
Well, the past 2 weeks, it's obviously COVID. That's really all I was trying to focus on, trying to get better from it. So I couldn't really do much. But.
Is this the first time you got COVID?
Yes. Ooh, it finally got me. It finally got me.
I've been hearing a lot of people. You're not the first person, but there's a few people that I know who they keep on saying a lot of people are getting COVID, and it's a lot of people's first times. This year or within the past month. It's kind of wild.
My first time was 2 years ago, and then never happened again. and then I find it fun because that was basically 2 years after it started,
Yeah.
and it felt like a regular cold, which was disappointing because I wanted to know what losing my sense of taste felt like,
Mm-hmm.
and so
I
I was
don't
like,
want that.
Yeah,
well, I
it's
mean, I
not
hope it
always.
didn't stick, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was curious.
I guess it was. I've
Yeah.
never lost my
Right.
sense of smell or taste.
Yeah.
I've got it twice.
Yeah.
Mine was just like back pain. That thing
Oh,
was
really?
horrible. Like the soreness. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I did have a little bit muscle soreness.
I had a little bit of
Yeah.
muscle soreness and fatigue, but mine smacked me.
Mhm.
I will say. So the first time it wasn't that. The second time I got it, I thought I was gonna be like, oh, I'll be fine. Nah. Second time hit me worse than the first time.
Yeah.
It's so
That
bad.
thing hit me right in the middle of work. Like I was
Mhm.
going down the stairs and I just immediately went dizzy. I almost fell down the stairs when it happened. I'm like, there's something is wrong. And that's when
I thought you meant like the
yeah.
middle of being sick, like me, the middle of like, because
No,
mine.
no, like when it first started.
Oh no, mine would
Yeah.
hit me on like day like 3 or 4. Like I would be like, oh, I have like sniffles and like a runny nose, and I'd be like, oh crap, like let me
Right.
test, and I tested positive, and I'm like, crap, I have COVID. But and then the first like 2 days, I'd be like, all right, I don't know what I'm doing, I feel fine, and then like third or fourth day, I'll wake up and I feel like I just got my like the shit kicked out of me. Like I don't know what it is between that day, but that's where it hit me pretty bad. And then the vaccine made me sick again. Like getting the vaccine made me feel like I got COVID for a third time. Like it was bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I had like.
And I actually never. I was. Yeah.
I started to realize I basically did a poll on it, right? For all the people who got the vaccine and got sick from the vaccine were all the people who experienced COVID beforehand. And then all the people who didn't get affected by the vaccine never had any signs of COVID. So I was like, I got my vaccine, never felt anything. I was like, oh, cool. I never actually got COVID. But everyone I knew who had COVID beforehand, they were like done. They were like on the floor like for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm vaccinated, so it took a while for COVID to hit me. So I kind of maybe believe in that little poll.
Yeah.
Everyone back home over there keeps getting COVID. I'm like, bro, the rest of the nation moved on. Why don't you guys do the thing?
COVID. Yeah, bad people getting COVID.
I didn't choose this life. I didn't choose COVID.
COVID chose me.
Chose me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Like I was at my doctor's and they were like, "Oh, this is a pill now that you can take for COVID.
Yeah.
It will clear up COVID like in 5 days or something like that or less, right?" Wow. And I'm like, "Okay, so what's the side effect?" They're like, "Well, there are some patients that reported a relapse or a rebound of COVID." And I go, "What the hell is that?" It's like, well, you get cured from COVID and then you'll have a rebound where you'll feel COVID after again once you're cured from COVID. I'm like, so you experienced COVID twice? They're like, pretty much. It's just you're negative when you experience the second COVID.
That's weird, man.
That's a weird ass pill. I don't want to take
that. That is
that.
a weird ass pill. Also, by the way, when they say like, oh, symptoms and you'll feel better after 5 days, that's how COVID is nowadays anyway. Like
mine took 10 days.
Really? Like nowadays, it's like the regulations for COVID is basically like you, if you get COVID, if within 5 days after you get symptoms, if you're symptomless after 5 days, you can go back to work. You can go out.
Yeah.
You just wear like a mask and stuff. Like you just got to test. Like, but it's a whole thing. Like I think that's kind of the same as the pill. You know, it's a little odd, but I don't know, man. What are you gonna do? Yeah. But I'm glad you're feeling better. And it sucks. Sorry that you had to be indoors. I think I had COVID for my birthday too. The first time. I don't know what it is about.
Shane brother had COVID on his birthday too. Like everyone just getting COVID on their birthday, man. This is crazy.
On their birthdays, yeah. So yeah, we're back. Took a couple weeks off, but now we're at our 75th episode. So we have something fun that Shane and Andrew don't know about. I only know about it. It's just me, but it'll be fun. I promise. So we have our second game show, our second comic nerd game show we're going to be doing today. But we will cover some news. We got a few things to talk about, a couple trailers to watch, some exciting news that is breaking. I think it just came out today, Andrew. I think you the news that you sent.
Yes.
Yeah, which we'll get into. So that's going to be pretty exciting. So we're going to cover the newses, and then we're going to talk about the news a little bit. Then we're going to get into our game show. It's going to be really cool. I'll explain all the rules. It'll be nice. It'll be fun. So let's get on into it, and then let's, celebrate our 75th episode right. Starting off, very sad, actually. Very, very sad. Carl Weathers passed away. He was the guy who played Oh gosh, he played. I don't remember his name, but he played in the Rocky movies.
Mm.
Yeah, like he was the boxer that Rocky faced in the first movie and stuff like that. Oh, Creed. He played Creed. So
No,
I've
he
never
didn't
seen
play
it.
Creed.
yeah, yeah. Not actual Michael B. Jordan Creed. I'm talking about like
No,
Creed.
yeah, I played
Yeah,
Creed.
Well, I think he's the dad of
yeah,
Michael
he's
B.
the
Jordan.
dot. He's the dad. So, unfortunately, he passed away, which is really sad to hear. So, hopefully, everything's okay. His family's okay, but may he rest in peace. And then, yeah, that's the only sad news, which is very good. Some interesting news over here, though. Mr. Beast, we've all heard of him. You know what I mean? He's been doing some crazy stuff. He's been doing some really cool things with, like, curing people's deafness, playing God and stuff, but whatever. Mr. Beast apparently is now closing in on a $100 million deal for a show on Paramount Plus. And the first episode would air on YouTube before it goes out on Paramount Plus. So it's probably going to air on his channel. I don't know what the heck it's probably going to be like a game show, like a Survivor thing almost in a sense, where he's doing a whole bunch of challenges and it's apparently going on Paramount Plus. So
it's probably what he's doing already on YouTube, just on Paramount.
yeah, pretty much. And he'll make more money and stuff. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know what he would do on his YouTube channel.
Pushing his YouTube stuff if he's doing this.
Yeah. Oh, Donnie, what's good, man? How you doing today? Good to see you. But yeah, Donnie, what would he do on his YouTube channel? You know what I mean? Like, if he's doing all that stuff on Paramount, then I don't know. Maybe I don't know. He'd have to do some. It's weird. I don't know. So we'll see what happens there. Knives Out 3 apparently is going to be filming later on this year. So that's cool. I don't know why they called it Knives Out 3 when the second movie was, Glass Onion. So I don't know what it's going to be called, but basically the third movie of the franchise.
It's like a murder mystery, right? I don't think I've seen this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mystery. It's always like a huge cast of
Yeah.
like A-listers. So I'm excited to see what their cast for this is.
Yeah, me too. I recommend. The first Knives Out was with Ana de Armas, and I love her. And it was a stacked cast. Chris Evans was in it. All these people were in it. It was a good movie. Then there was The Glass Onion, which had like Batista and a couple other recognizable people. The guy who played Hulk originally, not Mark Ruffalo, the other guy. I don't remember his name.
From Fight Club.
From Fight Club.
Fight Club.
Yeah, he was in it.
Oh, Edward Norton, I think.
Yeah. He was in it, and it was okay. It wasn't as good as the first one, but it was still pretty solid. And it's a murder mystery thing. Yeah, it was actually really, it's kind of fun. Donnie said he's doing pretty swole. Oh, that's cool, man. Getting them gains, my dude. So that's about the Knives Out 3. Also, freaking exciting news. Invincible Season 2 Part 2 premieres March 14th. So it comes out next month. That's actually pretty awesome. Not really, when considering.
They took 4 episodes and then like a couple of months off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'll take a couple months, not like a year.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but like for 4 episodes, like what the hell?
It's so random, 4 episodes.
Yeah, it is a little random for 4 episodes. I'll say. I guess I'm imagining the second season is only going to be 4 episodes too, or maybe 5 or so. I don't know.
It's gonna be the same seasons, just they're finishing up the season.
Yeah.
So Donnie's always getting them gains, my dude. You are, hell yeah, man. Get those gains, my dude. Get those gains. This is kind of okay. So before we get onto Marvel news, we do have a couple of trailers. We have the Sonic 3 teaser trailer. Then we have it's not that crazy. But then we also have Knuckles. So Knuckles is getting his own TV show. It's also going to be on Paramount Plus. They came out with a trailer on that. So we'll watch that. We also have A Quiet Place Day 1, which is going to be really cool, from John Krasinski's thing. And then we have a trailer called Ricky Stenicki. It actually stars Zac Efron. I personally thought it was kind of funny, so I really just want to kind of take a look at it. It is pretty funny here. So we'll go ahead and we will take a look at these take a look at these trailers right on over here. So first is Sonic the Hedgehog 3. It's literally 20 seconds long, but the exciting part about this trailer is it was actually confirmed with this teaser that Jim Carrey is coming back, which was a little questionable and concerning because we didn't know whether or not he was going to come back. And Jim Carrey himself said, you know, it would take a lot for him to come back, or like he would have to really be convinced. So I think he was considering retiring. So he might make like 1 or 2 more movies, but he will be in this movie as Dr. Sputnik, I think his name is, or something. No. Eggman. Why the hell did I get Sputnik? But yeah, here's the teaser trailer for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And that's literally it.
What's the rumor for the voice for Shadow again?
I was literally trying to think about that, and I can't remember it. Voice of Shadow.
I didn't know they had a voice.
No, they were saying that it's gonna be rumored.
Oh, it's Hayden Christensen, like a Luke.
Oh,
Hayden
Yeah.
Christensen. Who's that guy again?
He played Luke Skywalker.
Oh yeah.
No,
There was
he-
also rumors that
Anakin. Never mind.
yeah.
Anakin.
That was
I've never seen Star Wars. I apologize.
Yeah, Anakin, that guy. But there was also rumors that freaking Keanu Reeves was going to be the voice of Shadow.
That would have been cool too.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded that. But it's going to be interesting to see for sure. I love Shadow. He's like my favorite Sonic character. So we'll kind of see how that goes.
I feel like once they start bringing all of these characters in, like, are they keeping it in the real world situation, or like, because that like they started going back at some point in the animated or stuff,
eventually
right?
they're probably gonna have to go back. But my thing is they're getting all these characters, but like they already kind of hinted in the possibility of doing like a Smash Brothers movie, and so they already have Sonic, they have Pikachu, and they have one other
Mario.
They have Mario. So it's like, and Peach and all of them. So I don't know if they're actually making all of the universes, like if it's all under one universe and they're all going to do something, or they're going to go and their worlds. I don't know if it's like a multiverse kind of thing. It could be like a Secret Wars for Nintendo.
That'd be pretty crazy.
That'd be so funny.
I mean, introducing all of those characters would be way too much, but like it's kind of cool if they did pull that off.
Yeah, no, it would be interesting to see if they do that. Like there was already rumors about a Zelda and a Link game coming, or a show or movie coming out. So, yeah, we'll have to see. But I don't know. I thought that was the direction that they were going to be going into. So I don't know what the heck is going to happen after Sonic 3. Like why? Because there's got to be like a Sonic 4. Because like you can't just introduce Shadow then have a movie for that. Like how are you going to end that? How does that all wrap around to? I don't know. Because they just made a show. So now we're going to watch the show. So speaking of, so here's a show. It's actually called Knuckles. It's going to be a TV show on Paramount Plus. Paramount's really doing a lot of stuff. Yeah. But this is a trailer. I don't know when it's coming out. It just got released literally like 10 hours ago. So it's a very, very new trailer. This is the first time I'm seeing it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So this is the trailer here.
You're an alien. You're super powerful. You recently saved the world with your friends. What do you like to do for fun?
Vengeance.
I was thinking more like reading or yoga.
Hey, buddy. Isn't it great to finally relax?
I am an Echidna warrior. I only remain on Earth because I made a vow to you and the Fox. So I made myself at home.
Nope, we are not turning our living room into some kind of gladiator fighting pit. What is Ozzy doing here?
He will be challenging his greatest enemy.
Is that our mailman?
This is not a place of battle, so I will begin my quest. Come, Weed.
Well, most people think I'm a joke.
I do not make jokes. I make warriors.
Let's go get him.
Oh, it's only 6 episodes. Wow.
Without his little friends, he's vulnerable. He's the key to my newest creation.
You worked for Robotnik.
Bring me Knuckles.
Sorry, this lane is reserved.
You think you can take my power? Do I look like I need your power?
What are you talking about? Of course we need his power. It's the whole reason we're here.
You're mine.
I made a promise to protect this planet.
It looked like its own movie.
Yeah, it does. And it's 6 episodes. This looks like a whole trailer. It's like giving us the whole thing.
Snap! Someone's about to get slapped.
I think
April
today is
26th,
gonna be
okay.
a beautiful day.
You gonna rescue him?
No, he must learn to rescue himself.
I'm glad Idris Elba is voicing him still.
And they kept a lot of the original actors in it too.
Yeah.
That looks like a fun show. Like the production value in that is high.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
Was that Kid Cudi? I think it was Kid Cudi
Yeah, it
in the
was.
trailer.
It
Yeah.
was.
Hi, Fruit Loop. How you doing? Let me see. Donnie says looks tasty. I like Knuckles' voice actor. Oh yeah. He's great. Idris Elba. He's awesome. It looks like Sonic and Tails aren't really going to have too much to do with the show, so it's really just going to primarily focus on Knuckles, which is going to be really interesting. 6 episodes long. It looks like literally 2 movies. Like that trailer just like completely gave me like I could see this in like IMAX or something. But it comes out. Yeah, it comes out April. So I mean, I guess we'll see how it is. But I mean, if it's anything like the Sonic movies, I'll enjoy it. I liked the first and the second movie. Pretty pumped for the third, to be honest with you. So that's that. Before we get into other trailers, so we're gonna go into the Quiet Place Day 1 trailer right now. But before we get into it, I do need to kind of like talk about this. The last time that we had our show a couple weeks ago, we did a trailer for If, which is a John Krasinski movie about imaginary friends starring Ryan Reynolds, right? It looked a little weird, but it's Ryan Reynolds, so I'm going to give it a shot, right? I don't know if you guys have seen any of the promotional materials.
Yeah, that promotional shit.
Yep.
It's so
so good. So John Krasinski,
it's beautiful.
For those of you who've watched The Office, there's a prank that John Krasinski's character, Jim from The Office, plays on a character named Dwight. Where he's married to another woman named Pam, who they all know. And one day he pranks Dwight by getting like, what's his name, man?
Randall Park.
Randall Park, who is an Asian male actor. He was a male actor in the show. He played it, and John Krasinski paid him to act like him and to be Jim. And the whole time, Dwight was like, "You're not Jim." And he was like, "Yeah, I am." And he was like rehearsing like passwords, things that only Jim would know, things like that, where he was like, "Okay." And then it was like, identity theft is not a joke. So he takes Randall into the promotional period here. And there was a promotional period that Ryan Reynolds did, where Ryan Reynolds sat down and then Randall sat down next to him. He was like, "Who are you?" And he was like, "Why are you here?" And he was like, "I'm John." And he was like, "You're not John." And so they're really pushing on this like The Office reference, and I'm all for it. I love it. John Krasinski's Instagram picture is Randall. The whole thing is just all him, and it's so good.
Really?
I freaking love The Office. It was so funny. Yeah, Donnie, dude, you got to watch these promotional things. It is honestly, it's hilarious. So I just wanted to bring that up because it was funny. So we're gonna go and now, bringing up John Krasinski, we're gonna go ahead and actually watch John Krasinski's third movie trailer, but it's going to be for A Quiet Place. So first we had A Quiet Place, then we had A Quiet Place Part 2. Now we're going to have A Quiet Place Day 1, which is the first day that this happened, obviously. Let's go ahead and take a look of the trailer here. I'm liking it.
Yes.
I'm liking it a lot.
It looks so good.
Yeah,
Was he Day 1 on the second one?
They showed a little bit of John Krasinski and Emily Blunt's side of Day 1, but this is a completely different character.
Yeah, so this will be a different perspective. But it looks so good.
It does look great.
Yeah.
I
do hope there's a crossover where like they'll run into each other.
Mm-hmm.
Or
like somehow they figured it out. Yeah, because like it's so interesting to find out like, oh, like because everyone's gonna yell. Everyone's first instinct is to yell, to make noise, to scream or like panic and stuff. So all these people are dying, and it's like, how did you find out that you had to not like say anything? You know what I mean? It's crazy to think about. I would also say, if I got sick, I'm done. Like I one cough, like that's all, and I cough a lot, so
that would be a fear of mine.
Yeah, it would just suck. How am I supposed to cough? How am I supposed to sneeze? You get a sneeze? I don't know, man. I don't even. Yeah, but I love The Quiet Place. I liked the second one too. It's. I think this one's gonna be really good. I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for monster, world-ending type movies.
Oh yeah,
Those are awesome.
100%.
John Krasinski does these well.
Oh yeah, it's great. They're great. They're so good. And then the last trailer that we have is actually a trailer called Ricky Stenicki. I personally thought that this was just kind of fun and funny. It's with Zac Efron, and I just think it's going to be really funny. It's about 3 friends who made up a best friend just so that they can go out and hang out with each other, and they were lying to their wives. John Cena is in it. It's gonna the trailer looks, personally, I want to see this. So
yeah,
play the trailer right now. Here it is.
Stenicki, what up, man? Are you serious? Have someone call me when you get out of surgery, all right?
You should drive out there. Ricky's been there for you guys your whole lives.
The devil's in the details, my friend.
It worked.
Atlantic City, here we come.
What we got?
Ricky's cancer's back.
Why does it have to be cancer?
Won't everybody get worried? Yeah, and that's going to take us right into the World Series.
To Ricky Stenicki, the best friend we never had.
My baby's going to be born 6 weeks early.
I was born 6 weeks early.
Oh, shit. I want to know where the hell you guys were tonight. We called every hospital, and there was no record of a Ricky Stenicki.
You know, all we did was tell one lie.
Hundreds and hundreds of times over many, many years.
If the truth does come out, my marriage is over.
What if we hire an actor to play Stenicki?
Rock Hard Rod, X-rated rock and roll impersonator.
I do a whole act, wall-to-wall, top-to-bottom jizz jams. Thanks for coming out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So horny to be here.
This is a really bad idea.
Oh, Jesus. I've been cold turkey in the booze. Ricky Stenicki's in the program, remember?
Oh, Rod.
It's not what you think it is. It's just piss.
I'm a hyper every time. Now my mouth. I
I want you to admit that Ricky Stenicki does not exist.
Hey, mas
This is Ted Summerhays, my boss.
Ted, nice to meet you. Digging the suit and the seedlings, man.
The seedlings.
The hair plugs, they're new, right?
This is my hair. We're gonna lose our jobs.
That my best friend. She a real bad on the dance floor.
Epic night, am I right, guys?
Throw it out and come back in. That's my best friend.
I was really taken with your friend Stenicki. He's got brass balls on him, that guy. That's why I hired him.
That's awesome. You just said... What did you say? Just say it one more time. We can't let him out of our sight.
Not only did I miss the birth of my son, but I let some porno Peter Frampton impersonator snip his...
And we're done.
Stenicki, you are unbelievable. Show's over, Rod.
It's Ricky.
Ricky Stenicki isn't real.
My job sucked. I had no friends. But now I have all those things.
Are you a fraud, sir?
What's she talking about? Best friend. That's my best friend.
We gotta get rid of him.
Every time he tries to make a point, it's like he's smoking invisible dogs.
Dear God, it's true.
To support. Now it looks like I'm cupping the balls.
Personally, I think it's gonna be funny. I don't know.
It's
a
gonna
little,
be funny.
It's a little immature. It's got that. It kind of reminds me of like Neighbors with Seth Rogen and Zac Efron a little bit.
This is kind of like that Kevin Hart movie with they hire him to be like the groom's party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it was like kind of like that. It's kind of funny.
Donnie said it looks goofy. It does look goofy. It does. I think I'm looking forward to it. I would like to watch it.
Yeah, same.
So those are all the trailers, guys. That is going to be fun stuff. We only have a couple more pieces of news before we actually get into our game show. So let's get started here. First piece of news. This is kind of funny. I found this very entertaining. Tom Hollander said that he received Tom Holland's box office bonus for the Avengers movie, and it was the most money he has ever seen.
How did you screw that up?
Well, because Tom Holland, it's two letters off of the real thing. So I just think that they accidentally sent it to the wrong person. I just think that's so funny. And then the fact that he gets the check and he's like, man, like how the hell did he get this much money? Like,
that's what I mean.
He got
like it's
money.
You figure with that much money, you gotta be more careful.
Yeah, you do gotta be more careful. But damn,
crazy.
I don't even think that Tom Holland would even notice. But I just think it's funny. So it was a little jokey jokes, which was kind of funny. Speaking of Tom Holland, though, Kevin Feige and Tom Holland both said that that they want Spider-Man to be more grounded. If they're gonna make more Spider-Man movies, they kind of just want to focus on like the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. It's just kind of him. He's not really relying on anybody else. I kind of appreciate that. But Sony apparently wants to bring back Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire. And do more of like a team-based Spider-Man thing, which I don't really know how I feel about that.
I don't know how that will work.
I don't either. They're all in their respective worlds, and they would have to have Doctor Strange back, and Doctor Strange doesn't even know that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Yeah. So it's like, how do you do that?
It makes sense because they're in that current story arc of multiversal stuff, but after that, it's like it just feels like just money grabbing now.
Yeah,
more people.
Well, that's Sony. I feel like Sony is a big money grabber, but Kevin Feige and Tom Holland want to do that. The thing is, Tom Holland already said that he's not going to come back as Spider-Man unless he finds that there's a script that's worth Spider-Man's return. So, I mean, this might not even happen. If Sony, and if this is kind of like the real case and Tom wants to kind of have a different direction than Sony does, we might just see a completely different thing. So, I mean, who knows? But I kind of agree more with Feige and Tom Holland's point of view on this thing. So, and then again, speaking of Spider-Man, if they move on to a Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland, they said that the villain for Spider-Man would actually be a villain that has not yet been shown in a live-action Spider-Man film yet. So, the only villain that I can think of a couple. Not really, actually. The only villain that I can think of right now is Scorpion.
Yeah.
Which would make sense because Scorpion was teased in the first one.
Setup for him. Yeah. But
so that's kind of cool. I think that would be kind of interesting. But the only person that I can literally think of is Ted. Chameleon. Oh, Ted also brought up Chameleon. Yes, that's a good one too. I'm trying to think of others.
Tarantula?
What?
Black Tarantula. I guess that's a villain.
Oh, maybe.
Not really familiar.
I'm trying to think.
There's not much.
No,
Shocker. Wait, was Shocker in
Electro.
one of them?
Electro was in
Yeah,
Andrew Garfield.
He was in there. Electro and Shocker was in there.
Yeah, so I wouldn't think that they would do that. So yeah, it would either be like Chameleon or like Scorpion. So
Mr. Negative. Oh, that is
Which
Kane
one's-
Parker. I don't know.
Craven
Yeah,
would
I'm
be
just-
cool to see LA, but he was just in SM2, so maybe not. And he was live action.
Right.
And also he's gonna have his own live action movie. So I think that they're just talking about any live action in general. This is gonna be different, like even Morbius, something like that. Like it won't be it. So it's gonna be difficult, but I don't know what they have in mind.
Yeah, the only other one is like Moreland, Kane, Mr. Negative, Black Tarantula, Chameleon. Those are the only ones.
Yeah. So I don't
Ain't that
know.
much.
But that's what they said. So that is their little rumor thing going on. Also, big time news. Ted, I don't know if you've heard this yet, but this is kind of exciting and interesting. I don't know. I'm kind of curious as to like everyone's opinions because I'm like iffy on it. I'm kind of half and half. I think he's a great actor, but as far as like the part, I kind of can't really see it. Pedro Pascal has been officially announced as Mr. Fantastic, and that was announced a couple hours ago. So I guess the director for the movie or like a worker for the movie like tweeted, and he basically confirmed that Pedro Pascal will be Mr. Fantastic. How that will go, I don't know. I like Pedro Pascal, obviously. He's a phenomenal actor. He's great in The Last of Us. But personally, I just don't see him as a Mr. Fantastic. I think Mr. Fantastic, it's just a look, you know, like I'm judging it more on the look. I think John Krasinski would have been good, but also just the original actor from the original movies was just so good. So I just feel like Pedro Pascal is a little too rugged in my
I feel
opinion.
like I feel like Pedro Pascal is way too good looking.
He also is very good looking. I'm not sure about this. Oh, go ahead.
I'm hopeful because like it was when I doubted when I first found out who was playing. What was the dude in Guardians of the Galaxy, the one with the eyebrows?
Oh, the eyebrows.
He played the gold dude.
Adam Warlock.
Yeah, the guy who played Adam Warlock.
So it was like knowing him, and so I was like,
Will
how's he
Poulter.
gonna play a superhero? And then all of a sudden you see him like become the part, and I'm like, okay, you know, trust the process with MCU. Like they like do it well.
But also he sucked in the movie.
That's true, but he looked good.
Yeah, he looked good, sure, but like, okay, fine. Yeah, let's see. Ted said, I'm not sure about this casting, to be honest. I like Pedro as an actor, but I really wanted John Krasinski to come back, or however you spell his name. He was great. So I don't know. But Pedro can do good. The look, it's going to be one of those things where it's like, I have to see it in theaters, and I have to see like a trailer of him in it to then just be like, yeah, he is Mr. Fantastic. You know what I mean?
I feel like playing Mr. Fantastic, like being in the Fantastic Four, like for the MCU, this is gonna be like a big role. So like that's a long commitment. So I feel like some of the choices, like I bet you like John Krasinski couldn't go back just because of his other movies that he works on, and like he couldn't just go up and do the role.
Yeah, I just don't think a lot of people want that big of a commitment anymore.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, but Pedro Pascal, he's like doing a whole series.
He's
of The
doing a
Last
wall
of Us,
thing.
so, I mean,
But John
yeah,
Krasinski
but
is
he's
also
like,
directing
he's not
a bunch of
as frequent in movies as like doing TV series and stuff. Like maybe those kind of schedules are different. Who
Yeah,
knows?
they could be. Ted said Will Poulter was an awesome Adam Warlock. He was a good Adam Warlock, but Marvel just made him lame.
Yeah,
I don't know. It just wasn't, in my opinion, like he I don't know. So that's really exciting about Pedro. Also, this next piece of news comes from our fourth comic nerd, which is AKA Ted. Ted sometimes like he'll tell me news in our Discord chat, and it's great because like sometimes I haven't heard of these newses. So this comes courtesy of Ted, and this is Lewis Pullman is now considered for Sentry since what's his face is not able to do Sentry anymore. So what are your thoughts?
You know what's funny? Like when Steven Yeun was announced for Sentry, I didn't once think, oh, he got to get into shape to play this character. I just thought he's gonna be perfect for this character. I love him. I want to see him this. But this guy, seeing the picture and see like the character right next to him, like he got to get into shape for this character.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I don't know why. I'll give
I don't
Steven
know
Yeun a
that
pass,
guy
but
is-
not him. I don't know why.
I don't know if he's like if he's good at acting. So I can't say. Like Steven Yeun, at least I've seen him act.
He's a
I don't
decent
know where
actor.
this guy's from.
He's not in much stuff. Like I don't remember seeing him a lot. What was his name again? What did I say? Louis
Sentry.
Pullman?
Oh,
No. Louis Pullman. I know Sentry. He was in Top Gun Maverick. He was in Top Gun Maverick.
Was he?
I think he was the nerd kid with glasses and stuff.
Probably one of the pilots.
Yeah, he was the pilot, but I haven't seen him in anything else. So, also, you guys seen the set leaks for Daredevil Born Again with the Bullseye suit and new Daredevil suit? No, I didn't. What the hell? Daredevil Born Again leaks. Let's see here. The hell is this? Okay, I don't think that this is actually real. Hold on. Nope, apparently it is real. I don't know how I feel about his suit. Here's Daredevil's suit. Hold on. I don't know how I feel about it. This is Daredevil's suit. Kind of looks dumb.
It's bright red.
It's really red. But it looks almost fake. Like I honestly, when I was looking at that, I was like, this can't be real.
It's like Ben Affleck.
I mean, it's not super far off from the original.
No, it's not, but it's like, it just, for whatever reason, you know what it is? I think it's just like there's no CGI or anything like that because his eyes look really weird to me. I think that's what it is. And the suit just looks really red. And then this is the Bullseye suit that he was talking about. Oh my God, why is this so big? Hold on. This is the Bullseye suit.
That looks so dumb. That looks so bad.
That looks like the friend for Peacemaker.
Oh yeah, kind of. It's just like the top is like the top part is like it looks like a super suit, whatever. Bottom part is just baggy cargos.
Yeah. Ted said, honestly, I really like Daredevil's suit, but if they added the DD logo to it, it would have been cooler. If they did the DD logo, I would have loved that. Bullseye suit was only made in like 3 weeks, by the way. Damn. Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so okay, that's interesting leaks right now. Here's the thing though, there's a difference between the actual movie and the actual show versus like the sets, because like if you really look at like the leaks from Deadpool, like Ryan Reynolds in the Deadpool suit, it kind of looks a little fake, but like it always looks great in the movie. So I think that might be it. So we'll give him a chance. As a dude who plays him only returned in the last 3 weeks. Oh, that's interesting. Also, this could be like a homemade suit, and his actual suit might come in later. That's true. I mean, who knows what's going to be the story of this entire thing? But yeah, so we'll see. We'll keep more of an eye on it. Now we're gonna go into DC. We have like 3 pieces of DC. So a couple weeks ago, we talked about the finalists for Supergirl. Each one of us actually had a preference on who it was going to be. Andrew, you picked the first girl that was actually going to lose. She actually just like out of the 3, she was out first. And then it was down between Meg Donnelly and Millie Alcock. And I wanted Meg Donnelly, and I still wanted Meg Donnelly. But unfortunately, Millie Alcock won, and that was Shane's choice.
Yeah, I knew it.
I guess Millie Alcock is officially going to be playing Supergirl in the DC universe. She's a good actress, but like I don't know, she kind of scares me.
Oh no, she's gonna be fantastic.
I think that she's gonna be fine. Yeah, she's a good actress, so I have no problem with her. It's not like I didn't want her to be it. You know what I mean? Like I just would have preferred Meg Donnelly.
You know, it's
in my
crazy.
opinion.
You think about this, that like all of the casting for DC we've been hearing so far has been for the new Superman Legacy movie, and they've casted so many major characters.
Yeah.
What is this storyline gonna be?
I have no clue. I have no
It's so
clue.
crazy.
I have a feeling that there's going to be more characters too. Also, Ted said, "Oh, I remember me and you, Adam, telling each other at the same time." Yeah, that was hilarious. So I woke up. Literally, this was the first thing I did in the morning because, like, I was like, "Oh, Ted's gonna tell you know he's gonna see this. This is gonna be really exciting." I woke up to the news of Millie Alcock being Supergirl, and the first thing I did was send it in my Discord. But Ted also sent it in my Discord, literally at the same time. So we both were like, "Hey, like she's the new Supergirl," and it was actually really funny. So good timing. But Millie Alcock is now officially Supergirl, so yay.
Baby.
This is cool. So Kevin Conroy will actually be back as Batman one last time because he recorded voice lines for Batman Crisis on Infinite Earth 3. So I'm actually really excited for that.
3.
Yeah.
Is it 3 parts?
I don't know. It's his own, like it's a Batman movie. It's like Batman Crisis on Infinite Earth. I don't know. All I know is that he recorded it and he's going to be back on part 3. And I'm really excited for that because obviously it's Kevin Conroy. It's going to be really good.
One last time. Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah. It's going to be nice. It's also going to be really sad.
That's good thing because like with the new I guess Suicide Squad game that came out.
Yeah.
Kevin Conroy, he voiced the Batman in the game.
Yeah.
And obviously, like the Justice League, they were evil, so they got killed by the Suicide Squad. And Batman's scene, he got killed by one of the Suicide Squad. And that was supposedly, like, at the time, people was like, they're really going to do Kevin Conroy like that? Like, as his last voice acting for Batman is having him get killed in, like, the most brutal way in a video game. So now that we're going to get something else, that's going to be,
we're going to get something. Yeah, it's going to be nice.
Yeah, it should be good.
It should definitely be good. So I'm excited for that. And then, guys, our last piece of news is actually also really exciting for another person who's going to potentially return, and that is Henry Cavill. Matthew Vaughn is interested in a Superman Red Son with Henry Cavill. So that could
I hope it doesn't happen. But if it does,
now that his time off Superman is over, I don't want him to have to come back.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, like,
this will be a one-off though. I feel like this would be
it'll be a one-off. It'll be a great one-off. Because honestly, Man of Steel could be its own standalone, and then this could be its own. You know what I mean? But like, I feel like unless he really wants this role, I'm like, bro, like, it just feels so sad knowing that that's not our Superman anymore.
I guess.
And seeing him in something else that's kind of Superman related.
Wasn't this like I can't remember. What was the Red Son about again? Was this like him?
Where he landed in Russia instead of. Yeah. It was in Russia, I think.
Yeah.
He landed with the Soviets growing up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was just like it's almost like a what if for Superman.
Yeah.
So Ted's pretty excited about that. He would love to see that. I think it would be cool, but I also think that like what's really cool is Henry Cavill is now working on the project for Warhammer 4000. So. Or 40,000 or whatever. Yeah. But yeah, so that is our last piece of news, guys. And now for a very exciting little portion of our night. It's going to be our 75th episode, but we're going to be celebrating our game show, folks. Ted said he just wants to see Soviet Batman. That'd be cool. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and we are going to go and play our game. So give me 1 second. I got to get everything set up. Here we go, guys. Welcome back, guys, to the Comic Nerds Game Show, where we are going to be playing Family Feud tonight. Family Feud, and I'm your host, Adam.
Oh, wow.
A
Look at this
Dips
setup.
Adam and Family Feud. We're gonna be playing. Andrew and Shane are gonna be facing off head to head to each other, and who's gonna win, guys? I don't know, but we're in it. We're in it to win it, and it's gonna be fun. So I'm gonna pause that music now. That's done. And yeah, so here's the deal, guys. Game show. Feel free, everyone watching, feel free to play along. It's gonna be Family Feud style. I made a PowerPoint. I'm sorry the PowerPoint doesn't look like Family Feud. I tried to get a Family Feud thing in. I couldn't, okay? Everything is not free anymore. Life is not free, so I couldn't play like I wanted to. But I had to make my own thing real quick, and I did, and I threw a bunch of questions together, and here's how it's gonna go. So, guys, you know how Family Feud works. Basically, you have two families that go against each other, and then you got to pick like a top. There's a bunch of surveys. Survey says, you know, they got to pick the best answer. They have 3 chances to get it right. And then if they don't, we're going to explain this. So because there's no families here, it's Shane versus Andrew. It's just the two of them. We're going to do things a little bit differently. So there are still going to be top 5s. I will tell you this right now. Every single question is going to be a top 5 answer. There are 6 questions, each with the top 5. Then we're going to do a rapid fast money question. In Family Feud, 2 people do the fast money, and 1 person isn't listening while the second person does it, but they're on a team to get 200 points. This is going to be different, all right? Andrew is going to have his own set of fast money questions. There are going to be 5 questions that he has to answer within 30 seconds. And then Shane is going to have another set of 5 questions that he is going to have to answer within 30 seconds. And I will accept only a certain number of like a question. And we'll get to that when we get to the fast money question, because I'll explain it a little bit better. The way that this is going to work is some of these questions are going to be kind of easier than others, or like maybe just not to the point where I feel like you need 3 wrong answers. So what we're going to do is, instead of getting 3 chances to get something right, you're actually going to have 2 chances to get something right. And then what's going to happen is, if you cannot guess it correctly, the other person is going to get a chance to steal. They get 1 shot to steal. If they cannot get the correct answer within that 1 shot, then the other person wins the points, depending on how many answers were there. Does that make sense? Andrew's giving me a look, so I'll explain it further. There are 5 options, 5 answers on the board. Let's say Shane goes, right? It's Shane's turn. Shane can only guess 3 correctly. He gets 2 wrong. That means Andrew has a chance to steal. If he gets 1 of the other 2 correct, you steal those points, and then it's your turn. But if you get it wrong, Shane still gets those points, but he only gets the points for the 3 that he got right, because he didn't get the other 2. All right, does that make sense? It's kind of like Family Feud, because if they don't get it right when they steal, the other family still gets the points. It's just a matter of whatever. Now, usually in Family Feud, you have 3 rounds. They go double points, triple points, whatever. We're actually just going to stick to 100 points each. So 5 questions, you have a chance of getting 500 points each question for a total of whatever. Each person's going to have 3 questions, 3 chances to get 500 points. Again, if you get it wrong, the other person gets a chance to get to steal, which could give them even more points. And then we'll talk more about fast money. So when we get there. So that is the game, guys. Again, like I said, if you're watching, feel free to play along. We're going to guess a number between 1 and 20. I haven't thought of it yet. Okay, I haven't thought of it yet. I'm going to guess a number between 1 and 20. Whoever is the closest to that number gets to go first, and then we're just going to go back and forth. All right? So, and then I'll explain the rules as we go along a little bit more. So, let me think of let me think. I'm going to, okay, I thought of it. All right, Andrew?
19.
Okay.
12.
Shane's closer. It was 2. So that's the question.
Sorry.
We're going to do it again with the fast money too, because the fast money, there's 5 different questions for each person. We're just going to
so nervous,
choose
guys.
that here.
Me too. I just realized I've never seen Family Feud.
You've never seen Family Feud?
You just, yeah.
I've seen clips of it, so I haven't seen a full
Wow.
game of it.
All right, fair enough. I guess I don't know how that really works, but all right. So here's the deal. So we're gonna go the screen below. Feel free to again play along. We're gonna go based off total points. All this stuff is gonna be fun. We're gonna go little by little. The thing is, I don't have those like little flippy things. So like when you say the answer, I can't be like, show us the money. No, I have to be like, nah, and then you're just gonna have to trust me until I show you the points, because that's the next slide. It's gonna have all of the answers, but we cannot show the answers until we reveal who got the points or who didn't get the points. So first question, Shane, this goes to you. So according to comicbasics.com, what were the top 5 most popular superheroes according to 2023 Google searches? This can be any superheroes. It's not just Marvel, it's not just DC. It is Marvel and DC total. What were the top 5 most popular heroes for a Google search?
So every time I tell you, you say yes or no immediately?
I will say yes or no immediately, and if you say no, we'll keep track of how many you got wrong.
Okay. Spider-Man.
Yes.
Okay. Oh no, that's all I got. Batman.
Yes.
He's taking my answers.
I would hope Superman.
Superman is one of the options, yes. And these are in no particular order. So
Okay.
so you have Spider-Man, Batman,
a lot of Marvel. Iron Man.
Correct.
God damn it, Shane! He's taking my shit.
You got one more. You got one more.
This one's gonna be like, because those are like the big ones.
They're the big ones.
Like,
You got them all out of the way.
are we gonna say? I want to say either Thor or Captain America.
Interesting.
Captain America.
No.
Yeah.
No, you got
Okay,
one.
then-
All right, here's the deal.
You have one left, right? You have one answer. Okay.
You have one answer.
I-
I'm gonna because you have one wrong, and it's gonna give it a chance. So at this point, because you have one question left, if you get it wrong, you get it wrong, and then it's Andrew's chance to steal. So I'm gonna give you guys a hint so that Andrew can think about it and you can think about it. Think of the year 2023. What came out in 2023 that would be a Google search? Okay, so like think about that. All right. Now, Shane, you have one more answer. As of right now, there are 400 points on the board. If you get this wrong, Andrew has the chance to steal and get 500 points if he gets it correct. And then if you get it right, you can get 500 points. So what is the answer? According to comicbasics.com, what were the top 5 most popular superheroes according to 2023 Google search?
I don't know when exactly this came out. I can't remember. I want to say Black Panther.
No. You got it wrong. Andrew has a chance to steal on the first time. So Andrew, as I said, I gave a hint, and just think about what movies came out in 2023, both Marvel and DC. So far, you have 400 points on the board.
I just haven't. I have it now in my brain.
You have one chance only. If you get it wrong, Shane will get 400 points automatically. If you get it right, you'll get 500 points. So far on the board is Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, and Iron Man. What would be the 5th answer, Andrew? What would be the 5th
I'm gonna go with Aquaman.
Aquaman is wrong, dude.
Yeah.
All right, here's the what were you gonna say, Shane?
Flash?
No. Actually,
it came out last year.
There's one person that got it right. It's Fruit Loop. It's Black Adam.
What?
Yes.
Last year?
Yeah, Black Adam came out 2023.
What?
Yes, it did. It came out early 2023, bro. It was early 2023. But Black Adam came out in 2023, and that was one of the most Googled search. And Fruit Loops was the only one that got it right. So I'm going to go ahead and give...
Fruit Loop fucking Googled that shit.
Probably. I'm going to go ahead and give Shane 400 points. He didn't get 500. So, Andrew, you still have a chance to get in the lead after these second points right now. But here we go. They're laughing, and they said no in capital letters. That we know they're lying. So, anyway... So that was the first movie. Here you go. Like I said, this was actually in order. So here's the order that of which the most popular was. Most popular was Spider-Man. And then Batman, Superman, Black Adam was actually fourth most, and Iron Man was fifth. So that was in the order of which they were, which is actually really interesting. I definitely would not have guessed Black Adam, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's
I
really
almost had
interesting.
that order correct, didn't I?
You did say Spider-Man, then you said Batman, then you said Superman, and then you had Iron Man. So yeah, you almost did. But no one guessed Black Adam, which, you know, some of these are tricky. You never know.
From my mind.
Yeah, you never know. Some of these are very tricky. So, you know, Shane's 400, but Andrew, it's your turn. This is your first question. According to Rotten Tomato, what were the top 5 worst rated MCU Phase 4 movies?
That's so specific.
No, it's Phase 4. This is the best part, that Andrew actually got this question because he's only ever really seen Phase 4 movies. So yeah, he should be good.
Ant-Man, Quantumania.
That's actually not on this. Yeah, I'm actually shocked. As a top 5 worst, All right, it wasn't top 5 worst.
So I guess he's stealing now.
Apparently.
Oh no, just yes or no, right? And then
yeah, I'm just gonna say yes or no. No, you have one more chance. So
yeah. Shit.
There's an obvious one.
Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel's not a movie. That's not a movie.
TV show.
I mean the Marvels. I mean
that was not Phase 4. That's Phase 5.
What the hell?
No, that's Phase 4. But okay. The Marvels is I'll give you another chance because the Marvels is too new. So it's not included in this. Like, think of all Phase 4, like OG,
2023,
like newer Phase 4. Early, yeah, I would think of that before, like pre Miss Marvel
movies.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Thor, Love and Thunder is one. Yes.
Okay. I don't know the other ones.
You do.
Do I?
Think.
Shit.
Think long and hard, because these are the only Marvel movies that you've watched. You've got to just think of every Marvel movie that you've seen.
Shit.
There's definitely an obvious one.
An obvious one?
Well, to me, at least.
I'm trying to remember what came out now.
I know, like, I'm going blank. Morbius?
Morbius is Marvel.
That's Sony.
And it's Sony, my bad. Yeah. Sony, not the MCU. Yep. Interesting.
I have only one in my head. That's it.
I mean, I remember another one, but it's just I don't think that's a worse or bad.
Well, you might as well say it.
No, I don't want to.
You only got one chance to get it right.
I know exactly. I know I'm gonna get it wrong if I say it. That's the thing. So I'm gonna keep it for last resort.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So
is there a timer? Because there's a timer.
No, there's no timer. Thor: Love and Thunder. You got.
Yeah. I didn't even know there was more Marvel's movies. That's crazy.
You're gonna kill you're gonna really beat yourself up when you hear these if you can't get them.
5 worst rated.
5 worst rated Phase 4 MCU movies.
All right.
I didn't realize that many came out from that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm going like blank. The other ones that I'm thinking of right now, I don't think they were like worst rated though. So,
well, okay, so like here, okay, I'll give you that.
I'll say it, and then it'll be wrong. Well, I'll just say it anyways. So I know a lot of people didn't like Doctor Strange.
No, that's right.
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, that's right.
That was worst rated?
That was one of the top 5 worst rated.
Yeah, we didn't rate it high either.
Yeah, you also have to consider too, also like you and Shane both made a point. How many Phase 4 Marvel movies have actually come out? You know what I mean? So like you're really, there's not a huge list going. So honestly, even a good movie or something that you would maybe consider a good movie could potentially be in the top 5 worst ratings because there was only like maybe 7 or 8.
And Ant-Man wasn't one of them? That's
yeah,
crazy.
I know. I was shocked about that too, to be honest with you. I think it should have been. So as of right now, you have Thor: Love and
2.
Thunder, and you have Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness.
One guess.
Phase 4.
one wrong. I still have 2 in my head. I completely forgot about Doctor Strange. Wish we had like the music background.
Yeah, me too.
I know.
He's really thinking.
I'm hearing it in my head. I'm hearing like the Price is Right music in my head.
Yeah.
I thought it was bad, but maybe it's a lot of people might have rated it better than me, but I didn't really like it that much. It was okay, but I'm gonna say the Black Panther movie.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Black Panther is technically Black Panther was number 5. And here's just to give you like an idea, Black Panther came in at 83% for Rotten Tomatoes, and that's considered bad because it's the 5th worst.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, I'm thinking like 40% or something like that.
No, so like I said, I told you there was only like 7 or 8 like phase, or like there was only like 7 phase 4 Marvel projects. So it's like it was still good, but like as far as the tops, like it is the top 5th. So it's the worst. It's the best out of the worst. And it came in at 83. Okay. I'll give you other things. So the ones that you guessed correctly, Thor: Love and Thunder came in at 63% rating on Rotten Tomato. And Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness came in at 74% on Rotten Tomato. So you have 3 out of the 5. You have 2 left.
So if you get this wrong, I think I got the last 2. Because that's the only one that's been popping in my mind.
Okay. I'm like my head is going towards like TV series zone, which is not good because I'm confusing them.
No.
Would this count as phase 4? I would say Black Widow.
Yeah. That's 4.
All right.
So you have.
I did not know that was part 4.
Yeah,
What?
Black Widow was phase 4.
I thought that was a prequel. So
no,
it was
the first movie. It was the first movie of phase 4, and it got a 79%. So you have 1 more movie.
I'm not gonna get the answer right, even if you get it wrong. I'll tell you that now.
I'm gonna go Shang-Chi.
Oh, dude, you were mad close. It is not Shang-Chi. It is not Shang-Chi. You got 4. You got 4. So Shane,
that was one of my 2.
Shane,
one of my 2.
You have 1 chance, or else Andrew will get 400.
Throw this out there. I actually really enjoyed it. Well, but I do remember we did rate it low. Eternals.
It is Eternals. It is Eternals. Yeah.
You know, I thought of it, but I totally forgot that's part of the phase 4. I thought that was like
because if it was recent in your mind, then it was because you only saw phase 4.
Yeah.
Phase 4 was basically everything after Endgame.
Damn, I thought of that too.
Yeah, dude, you had it, man. You had it. You really had it. I was really rooting for you there. But there you go. So Eternals was actually the worst rated MCU film of Phase 4 at the time. I don't know how it does with I want to look that up. I don't know how it does with Miss Marvel. So or the Marvels. The Marvels, let me see. Marvels Rotten
the worst rated now.
Rating. Let's see if that's the worst rating. The Marvels has 62% on the tomato meter with an 82% on audience scores. So it actually still beat Eternals, and it's just barely under Thor: Love and Thunder. Ooh. So Eternals really just no one liked Eternals.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, man.
Craziest thing is Ted got all 5 of them correct. So good job, Ted.
Wow. Ted Googled the shit out of that too.
Yeah. But Eternals 47, Thor: Love and Thunder got at 63, Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness at 74, Black Widow at 79, and then Black Panther at 83%. So Black Panther did really well, but for considering of all the movies that came out, Black Panther was technically considered a top 5, which is really interesting. So now Andrew is at 0 points.
Sucks.
He's not on the board yet. Shane is at 900. Yeah, Shane's at 900, and you have a chance to get more. But Andrew has a chance to come back. He still have a big chance to come back. Here's another survey. So this is your second question. According to a survey taken by over 170 people on uwufufu.com, which, by the way, thought this was a really made up, inappropriate website that Andrew gave me. It's actually legit. But yeah, so on uwufufu.com, what are the top 5 all-time movies for the MCU?
Oh, that's so...
All time.
Am I going to have to say specifically like either Iron Man 1 or 2 or 3?
You would have to say specifically Iron Man 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
And I will also tell you this right now. It's the MCU, not Marvel.
MCU in general?
MCU.
Yes. No Sony,
Well,
I guess.
Yeah.
Or so as in like TV shows as well? Or?
No, movies. So
movies,
out of
okay.
all the MCU movies, Marvel phases 1 through 4, but it's not like for example, like it's not like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man 1. You know what I mean? Or The Amazing Spider-Man, because that's technically Marvel, but it's not the MCU. So it's MCU top 5 all
I
time.
will most likely get all of these wrong. So I'm just gonna, it's too specific.
Right.
But I will do my best. Okay. My first guess is Iron Man 1.
No.
Really?
No.
That's mine.
I will tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. Iron Man 1 was number 6, not 5.
Damn, almost made it.
Okay, then Endgame?
Endgame is there. Yes.
Yep. Okay. Would Infinity War be there as well?
Infinity War is there. Yes. That is 2.
Those would make sense as the obvious ones.
But you do get one more chance. Like you only get one more wrong. So.
Okay. There's so many. Was it the top 5 all time of MCU?
Yep.
God damn, there's so many to go through. Would it? I want to say that the newest Spider-Man movie would be a good one because that one was like, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna guess that one. The newest Spider-Man one. What was it? Far From Home or No Way Home?
No Way Home.
No Way Home. Yep. Spider-Man No Way Home is 1. So that's 3 out of 5. You got 2 more guesses. 2 more.
Those are. I can only guess those because those were my favorite. There's so many.
I think I have. I think I have 2 in mind right now.
Okay.
Oh. Civil War.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. This is gonna be a suspense because I want to read Ted's. Don't look at Ted's stuff, by the way. No cheating.
Oh, I can't get in.
I have chat off. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Did Ted get his right?
Ted said The Marvels is an enjoyable film, but in my opinion, Eternals was such a boring film. Okay, and then he guessed. So I just want to make sure he got one. Ted, you got a few right, I'll say, but you didn't get all of them right on this one. All right, so here's the deal. What did you say, Shane? I'm sorry.
Civil War.
No. Which I'm pissed about because I would have put that as like that's personally one of my top 5.
That was so good to me.
So you're wrong.
Like,
okay, here's the deal. Andrew, you have a chance to steal. You can actually have a chance to win 400 points right now. All right, there's 300 points on the board. As of right now, the answers were Endgame, Infinity War, and Spider-Man No Way Home. Andrew, I'm going to tell you this right now. I know you can get this, okay? The last 2 answers, I know you know one of them. I know you know.
Ooh, that's a lot of pressure.
I'm telling you right now.
You just threw me off because I had names.
Well, because here's the thing: you only get 1 chance, man, or else Shane can get 300 points. So I'm serious. Like I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Just it's somewhere in the Rolodex.
Think of good Marvel movies.
But remember, like during those phases, I barely see
it's all phases. Them, you know it's all phases. It's not just 1 through 3. It's 1 through 5 or 1 through 4.
That means all the ones that you started watching.
It could be
after,
in it.
Yeah.
This is top 5 of all time.
Of all time.
Of all time so far. Marvel movies, MCU, phases 1 through 4.
Shane took the easy ones.
There's two. There's two left.
Does this rating system have anything to do with Rotten Tomato, or is it just?
It's just a serve. So, Ooh Fufu has like things where people are just like, "Hey, what are your opinions on this?" And like a bunch of people just vote it. So you get a voting system. So it's off people's opinions. It's not really like off a Google search or anything. I'll name it if it's on a Google search, but Ooh Fufu is just survey stuff. Did I get any right? Ted, your next guess is wrong.
I have two in mind.
Best one out of the two.
Keep in mind, Shane said Winter Soldier and
Civil War.
Civil War. Oh, Civil War and what was the other one that you said?
Infinity War Endgame.
No, Iron Man.
Oh, you're talking
Iron
about the one he
Man,
got
Iron
wrong?
Yeah,
Iron
yeah.
Man.
So Shane said Iron Man and Civil War as the wrongs. So just to keep that in mind. You said you had two in mind.
Yeah. But I don't know which one to go for.
Which one do you think was the best one? Let's start right there. Yeah. Or at least which one you think?
Personally, I would say. Shit. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna say Black Panther, the first one.
What was your second guess?
The other Black Panther.
Oh. No, it's wrong. It's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, dude.
Shit!
Yeah, I knew you knew
I
it.
totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
I totally
My mind was Volume 1.
No.
I was thinking Volume 1.
No, Volume 3 is the best one. Shit. I totally forgot about that. God damn, that's like my favorite Marvel movie too.
Also, Adam, you looking like Bully Lowenthal from SM2, aka looking good. What? Bully Lowenthal. I need to see what this is. Bully Lowen.
I totally forgot Guardian of the Galaxy was part of the
MCU. Come on, man.
Yeah. They're like their own thing. Shit.
Aw. Ted, my man. Thank you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude, like Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I thought you had it.
Yeah. That slipped my mind. I'm not gonna lie, that slipped my mind.
All right, well, here's the deal. You know what also slipped is your points because you don't have any, and Shane has 1,200. So
1,200, baby.
It's okay though. This is only the third question. You still have a chance to actually come back. This is still anyone's game.
Yeah, that was you answering my question.
Yes, you were answering. You were. So it's now Shane. It's now Andrew's turn. So
Yeah.
Andrew, you got to step up your game. That's what Ted said, not me. I didn't say that. But yeah,
I won the first game, so I'm good. I got my set.
In this order, yeah, that's true. Actually, Shane won the first games. I mean, Andrew won the first game, so we might be a tie here. We might get a tie.
Obviously.
But yeah, so Endgame was number 1, of course. Infinity Wars 2. The Avengers, the first Avengers was actually 3.
That makes sense.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was number 4, and Spider-Man No Way Home was number 5. Iron Man was number 6, and I forget. I think Black Panther was number 7, but I actually don't. Oh, no. It was Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier was 7. So, yeah. So now
I would take out the Avengers. I didn't like the Avengers.
I like the Avengers. I think everyone liked the Avengers. The reasoning for everyone liking the Avengers was because it was like the first real movie where like everything came together. Like it was just like it was so good.
I mean, I'll probably have it in like top 10, but I wouldn't say top 5 though. There's better movies than that.
Yeah, I would agree. Personally, I wouldn't put Avengers in my top 5 either. Like I was a little surprised about some of the spots that were taken, but hey, you know, what are you gonna do?
Let us know we get the DCU questions.
Yeah. Well, hey, dude, it was random, man. Yeah. So here's the deal, Andrew.
That's true. It's been all Marvel. What the?
No, I know. I'm sprinkling DC in now, but so Andrew, this is your question. Like I said, you got 5 top 5s according to a survey taken on oofufu.com. Again, what are the top 5 rated DCEU films? So now we're going back.
You better get these all right. There wasn't that many movies.
Yeah. I almost say Green Lantern by Ryan Reynolds, but that's not DCEU.
No, that's not DCEU. And I wouldn't know where that would stand, to be honest with you, but that would be kind of funny.
I'm going to go with Man of Steel.
Okay. That's 1.
That better be number 1, I swear to God. Let's see. Was there even DCU Suicide Squad?
Which one?
Wait, were they both DCEU?
I have to ask. Yeah, which one?
I'm gonna say the first one.
The first one? Are you sure?
Are you saying you're gonna put that as a top rated?
Yeah, these are
I don't know.
tops.
I don't know if the second one is it like part of DCEU.
Yeah, the second one is
James Gunn?
DCEU.
I like the second one better, but I mean, the first one made a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go with the first one, just because that's already my answer. I don't want to switch it up.
That was wrong.
God damn it!
Out of all your guesses,
Dude, I'm telling you right now, that first Suicide Squad was rated the worst.
I'm thinking of box office as a thing, right?
Oh no, it was rated the worst movie of all time for DCU.
Yeah. The second one did good. The first one was trash.
Rating wise, the second one did good, but box office wise, the first one did better.
Yeah, but okay, so don't think about box office, think about ratings, because this is the top 5 rated DCEU film. So
was that his first guess?
That was his second guess. His second guess was his first guess was Man of Steel.
Oh, okay,
so he got that right. He got that right.
Yeah,
but Suicide
Squad, the only one I want to get right.
The first Suicide Squad was wrong.
I'm gonna go with the first Aquaman.
No.
God, what the fuck?
I'm so annoyed that you didn't get one of. There's a very obvious answer.
Is there?
I mean, I already got 2 wrong, so I can't go anymore. So
okay, so Shane, you have a chance to take 200 points if you get this right, but if not, Andrew can get 100.
I don't know if you get all of it right, but I know one was an obvious one.
What is the
Wonder Woman 1.
That's not obvious and it's wrong, dudes.
What? There wasn't that much good ones. Wonder Woman 1 was one of the best ones.
Is it? Wonder Woman isn't even on the top 5, dude. She's not even on the board. This is
That's bullshit.
Yeah, Shane.
Okay.
Man of Steel, Wonder Woman.
Nope.
And like there was barely any other good ones.
Let's see. Let me see. Andrew, you got to step up your game. My Marvel knowledge just leaves. Man of Steel, Zack Snyder's Justice League, Aquaman, Wonder Woman is what Ted guesses in Shazam ? Here's the deal. Andrew, you remember when I said that there were 2 Suicide Squad movies, and then we said that both the second one did really well as a rating? Why didn't you guess the second Suicide Squad? We just gave you the answer.
The thing was because I already said the first one, and I didn't want to go back on my answer because it was obvious that the second Suicide Squad after what you said. I'm like, okay, that's clearly one of the answer. But I stuck to my gun with the first thing, and I'm like,
no, that's fine. You stuck to your gun with the first one, but you only got 1 wrong. So you could have just said Suicide Squad, the second one.
Yeah, but how embarrassing! It would have been really embarrassing if I said Suicide Squad twice and got it wrong twice because of Suicide Squad.
Okay,
yeah,
I understand. But guess what?
Is it Batman versus Superman?
It is Batman versus Superman. But guess what's even crazier and more frustrating? People rated Suicide Squad, the new one, better than Man of Steel. I almost threw my phone. I almost threw my phone.
The Flash is on there?
The Flash
is on there. Are you kidding me?
And Black Adam.
Ew.
Yeah. So the top
Black
5.
Adam comes back again.
Top 5, and this is in order. Top 5 is the Suicide Squad 2021 version, Superman, Man of Steel, Batman vs Superman, The Flash, and Black Adam. Don't know why.
Black Adam eventually would have been my answer.
Flash at least. Wonder Woman should replace the Flash at least.
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
This is probably the one that I disagree with the most. Ted says wrong. This sucks. I didn't think the Suicide Squad was a part of the DCEU as it's directed by James Gunn. Yeah, but it was still a part of the DCEU.
He directed for the DCEU.
That I don't agree with any of that. I would have thought that Wonder Woman would have been in it because I think that Wonder Woman is still my top 5.
I was so confident.
Also, the first Aquaman I would have definitely put in, definitely above the Flash. So that was really stupid. But guess what? Andrew's on the board. Andrew got 100 points.
What, 100 points?
You got 100 points, man. You got 100 points.
Hey, for Man of Steel, that's
good.
A good 100
That's
points.
a good 100
That's a solid 100 points.
If you didn't
that's
guess
the only
Man of
100 points
Steel,
that matter. It's the only one that matters.
Yeah. Honestly, that's the only good one. Like completely, like good.
Yeah, no, it's really good. So it's the only one I agreed with. Anyway, all right. So Shane, this is your turn again. Like I said, if you get all of this wrong and he can get the 500 points from you and get 500 points, he would only be 100 points below you. So
question.
There's still things, you know, there's it's still anyone's game, man. You know what I mean? So Andrew does have a chance to come back. And this is the next question, guys. So before I read it, Ted says, I'm surprised Zack Snyder's Justice League isn't on the list. So also he said, let's go, Andrew, get some points, all in caps. So he's pumped.
Yeah.
So, all right. Anyways, Shane, this is your question. Again, top 5 answers. According to a survey taken by over 300 people, what are the top 5 best DCEU characters?
I'm going to say these with confidence, and that's because of my pride. But I will name the Trinity first.
Okay.
Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman.
Superman, Batman, and Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman are all on there. Yes, so you have 3 out of 5.
Now we're talking about the rest of the DCEU.
Now you're talking about the rest of the DCEU. It can be
I mean,
anything at this point too. By the way,
you would think, you know, because Aquaman, he, like, even if people didn't like his movie, his character was dope. So and I still have 2 guesses.
You do
so
still
I'm gonna
have
go with Aquaman.
That's wrong.
Damn it.
Yeah. It is a little bit.
I swear to God. Okay, no. Ooh, okay. With confidence. With confidence. Harley Quinn.
Yes. Yeah. You got Harley Quinn. So there's one more, though. There's one more.
Oh, God.
It is Harley Quinn. I didn't think you'd get that, to be honest with you. So
I didn't think I would get that either, but then after all that talk about Suicide Squad, it reminded me.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. You know, if they other characters, that's like, because I out of like just sheer like pettiness, I refuse to say Flash.
Yeah. Oh.
And part of me feels like it is Flash, but I refuse to say Flash. And like, okay.
Wait, is it?
Can you at least tell me if it's like obscure characters in here?
The lists suck. Ted is not happy with these lists. Hey, listen, man, I can't do anything about it. All right, these are the people. They take the surveys. They're the ones who answers. I want to beat them up too. But what'd you say?
I was like, are they like obscure characters that I don't know as well?
No, you would know them.
I would definitely know
They're
them.
DCEU characters. They're all in the movies.
Okay, just because he's shown up twice on the list, I'm gonna say Black Adam.
That's also wrong. You are wrong. Andrew has a chance to steal for 500 points, Andrew, but if you get this wrong, Shane gets 400 points. And pretty sure I don't think there's any comeback from that after that. I'm going to give one hint. All right, so this is my hint now that it's changed over and you do get one answer. Think of everything DCEU, that not just movies, those are also TV shows. So anything in DCEU related.
There's other things DCU related?
Yeah, DC, like TV shows of DCEU, you know, or like or movies. If you think about it, think about it, Andrew. He said Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and he also said Harley Quinn. There is one more answer. I don't know if you're talking or if you're lip talking. I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm talking.
Oh, okay. What did you say? What were you saying? Take us through this.
You confident?
I'm not confident at all. You already took my answers. It's like it's not... I'm gonna say Peacemaker.
Yes, it is Peacemaker. Yes.
Oh my God!
I didn't think he would get it, but I had to give you that hint with the TV show.
You would have never gotten that.
Well, because Adam gave the hint. He was like, "Think of TV series." So I'm like, "There's only one TV series for DC."
I don't remember any. Like, I legit forgot that was a TV series.
Peacemaker, exactly. That's what I was saying. People forget about Peacemaker, but he is one of the highest things. So yeah, there you go. The Peacemaker. That's why I was saying. I had to give a hint. I'm gonna give a hint on everything if it turns around, because like there's only one. You only get one answer, and there's so many different possibilities of questions or answers that you can give. So, Ted said Superman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, Batman, and then he also said Peacemaker. That's when he said the list sucks. Peacemaker is so good. Yeah. So there you go. John Cena's Peacemaker was actually one of the most popular. And if we go to the list here, this is the top 5 in order. Batman was the most popular, Superman second, Peacemaker was actually third, which I was a little surprised about, but
Okay, I am surprised because it's over Harley Quinn. I would think Harley Quinn would be number 3.
As far as like being over Peacemaker, I would agree. But I would actually think that Wonder Woman would be more popular than Harley Quinn and Peacemaker. My personal thing would be Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Harley Quinn, Peacemaker. I think that would have been my top 5.
Like as much as like a lot of people like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, there was like another half of people that did not like her as Wonder Woman.
That's true, but I mean,
Peacemaker, like there was like a rave of like people
everyone
loved
loved
Peacemaker. Like no one really hated that character. Harley Quinn, everyone loved Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn.
Oh yeah,
like you can't.
Hands
That
down.
was Took me a second, but that was the easy one to figure out.
Yeah, that was a good one. I was actually surprised that you got Harley Quinn out of all the characters.
I know I would have gone that wrong.
But I legitimately would have never thought about it if you guys wasn't talking about Suicide Squad 1 and 2 so heavily in the last question.
Yeah, she was the only returning character pretty much. So yeah. All right, this is the last question before we go into our speed round. This is Andrew's question, actually. This is Andrew's question. Here's the thing. Andrew's only down by 600 points. He can get all 5 of these questions right, get 500 points, and only be down by 100, and then he can really turn it around during the speed round. So we are going to see something. So, Andrew, this is your question, man. According to a survey taken by over 1,800 people, this is our biggest survey that we've had for this game. What were the top 5 best MCU characters? So we did DCEU. Now we have MCU.
I feel like this could be easy, you know?
As I said before, think about my previous hint. This is all of MCU.
Oh, TV shows and
TV shows and movies, and MCU has a lot more TV shows. So just think about it, but it's of all time, of all MCU, what are the top 5 characters?
So much harder now, The options are so many.
I'm gonna say Iron Man.
Iron Man is one of them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's Iron Man.
So this is like villains too, right? Like it's not just all heroes.
I will answer that question. I will answer that question and say these are actually all heroes. These are not villains.
Yeah, I don't imagine there was even any noteworthy villains.
So, you know, you could go with there's a few good ones.
Yeah.
Loki
is one. Yes. You just got the top 2. Top 2 was Iron Man and Loki.
One of the answers is very obvious, Snowy. Hurry up and say it.
It's obvious. I'm not. I'm going.
It's everyone's favorite character. Period. I'm just gonna tell you that.
Spider-Man.
I'm gonna have to ask, which Spider-Man?
MCU is only one, right? I mean,
well, now that the others made
the movie.
That's bullshit. If you're gonna add the other 2, what the fuck?
No. Well, yeah, they're in. They're included.
Well, that's what we're talking about. Is technically I gotta ask, is animated the Miles Morales?
Animated is not in this. No, this is not a part of the animation.
Okay, so I will answer, but I want to keep it for last. But,
okay, sure.
I'm more confident in this answer than the Spider. Now you could have told me a curveball like with the other 2.
Yeah, I know that was.
Honestly, I was surprised about this too, but this is it. These are the questions. Listen, it took me a long time. I couldn't think of any other questions. All right, do you know how many things I could have put in this format?
All right. Personally, if I get wrong because of this, I don't mind being wrong because I like the character. Moon Knight.
No, Moon Knight is not one of them. Unfortunately,
I would have loved if he was part of it.
I would have liked that too. Unfortunately, I would have. That's some top 5 for me. But
okay, yeah. So I got Iron Man. I got Loki. Do people really like the other Avengers? I don't know.
Ted, I'll say that you got 3 correct, but not the last question that you just said.
I'm gonna go with Captain America.
That is also wrong. So you have 2. So you have 200 points. Shane has a chance to steal to get 300 points. But Shane, you have one wrong answer and you lose it. So Shane, according to a survey taken by over 1,800 people, what were the top 5 best MCU characters? You have
Feel this
Loki
more.
and you have
Because
Iron
now,
Man.
because now that you told me that like it's a gamble with the Spider-Man answer,
Yeah, I forgot about that
Like-
shit.
Yeah.
I can't even confidently say because I know what my favorite.
Andrew, that might have worked in
Spider-Man
your
was.
favor though. Yeah, that might have worked in your favor. By
Which
you
one?
not guessing it, by you not guessing it.
Yeah,
Because now Shane has to guess. Like, if he's gonna guess Spider-Man, he has to guess between the three instead of
I know,
having
that's-
two options if you guessed it wrong.
Should have fucked them up and said, yeah, Miles Morales is included.
oh, man, there's so many. But best MCU character.
Top 5. You only have Loki and Iron Man, and those were the top 2. So you still have 3 answers.
Dude, that's so many for
There's a
one
lot,
guess.
honestly. Yeah, there's a lot. This one is definitely harder than the DCEU for sure.
I mean, the only one I feel like could possibly be a safe bet would be, but his movies did not. He never did well. Never mind. His character is great, but his movies never did well. So like that's hard guess.
So well, if Shane get this wrong, right, or right, whatever it is, no, if he gets it wrong,
yeah.
Before you give the answers, Adam,
Mhm,
I want to do a guess. Well, it won't count. It won't count. But
Yeah.
I want to give a guess.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let me. Best MCU characters. Okay. For best characters, I will have to say Black Panther.
Wrong.
What?
Yeah, Black Panther is not one of them, man. All right.
Yeah.
My
Andrew-
other guess.
Oh, go ahead.
Real quick, my safe bet. I just want to say my safe bet.
Yeah.
My safe bet
Yeah.
was Thor.
That was one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I knew.
so that
I knew
was
it was.
one
I
of them.
should went for that.
The gag character though. I was gonna say Daredevil. No.
It is not Daredevil. No.
Which Spider-Man is it?
It's Tobey Maguire's my favorite.
I was hoping for Andrew Garfield. That's
Yeah,
why I didn't guess.
no,
that
it
one.
wasn't
We
Andrew
would
I
have.
Garfield.
would have
So
Andrew Garfield.
yeah. So my answers to that Spider-Man one, it would have been Andrew Garfield.
You would have got it wrong.
Yeah.
So the top 5 in order is Iron Man, Loki, Thor, Scarlet Witch of all fucking
What?
characters, and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Those two were real curveballs, and honestly was not expecting that. But
Yeah.
that was the top 5. So now Andrew gets 200 points. Starting to make a little bit of a comeback. So here's the deal. Andrew has the end of the real, like the crazy round here. Andrew has 800 and Shane has 1200. So Shane is winning, but Andrew is not too far behind. So here's what I am going to do now. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to pull this bad boy up and I'm going to put it on. I forgot to put it on, so give me 1 second actually.
Speed rounds are my worst ones.
I know.
My brain freezes up so bad.
Well, you know, this
I'm
might
a
be the best
slow
for
thinker.
Andrew then. This might be best case scenarios.
Yeah.
I suck
That's
at
how
it
you
too.
won
What do you
last
mean?
time. I think that's how you won last time.
Yeah, Andrew like made a pretty big comeback, and you won by 100 points. I'm pretty sure from the last time.
Yeah.
So here's the deal, guys. We have a timer on the clock right over here. It's 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to play the game. This is how Family Feud goes. This is how I go. So I will. We're gonna just tell the rules here. So here, let me see. Great minds think alike, Andrew. Ted also guessed Daredevil as one of the top 5. So here's what's gonna happen. Both of you are going to have a set of 5 questions, all right? These are speed round questions, so I'm going to read the question. You're going to give an answer. I will accept only top 4 answers. So, for example, I will ask a question. If you give me an answer, that answer needs to be of the top 4 for you to get any points. All right, so the way that fast money works in Family Feud is 2 people on the same team go when they win. One person sits in the back and they have like these soundproof headphones in and they can't hear the other person's answers. The one person gets 30 seconds to answer all 5 questions. And then they go off of a point system. So they'll be like, oh, we interviewed 100 people. Of those 100 people, 40 people said this as the number 1 answer, but they still have the chance to get like the number 2 and 3 answer or whatever. They just get less points, right? Does that make sense? And then the second person would come out and the second person would have a little bit more time to answer just because in case they get like repeat answers. So they'll give them more time because they'll say like, oh, you got to give a different answer. But because you guys are versing each other, you both are going to get 30 seconds each. You will not get a chance to steal each other's questions. But what you will say, for example, let's say one of the questions was, who is the most popular Marvel character, right? I say Spider-Man. Spider-Man's number one. He is the most popular. So let's say you get 60 people said Spider-Man. So you would get 60 points. And then one person would say Iron Man, or like instead of saying Spider-Man, I said Iron Man. Iron Man's second highest. And instead of 63 people saying it, 50 people said it. So you'll get the 50 points. So I will do top 4 answers only. If it's not on the board, if it's not top 4, you don't get any points. We'll do a grading system of 100 points each. So if you get the number 1 answer, you get 100 points. If you get the number 2 answer, you get 75, 50, and 25. All right?
Wait, so when you ask these questions, we have to answer 4 of them?
You have to, no. You only have to answer it one time. But it depends on your answer. So there will be a top 4 for each question. And depending on what your answer is, you'll get a certain amount of points. So if you answer the number 3, so like if your answer was the third highest, the third most popular, you would get 50 points. 50 points. Okay. Because it was the number 3 answer. But if you don't have it on the top 4 board, you get no points. Okay. So I have 2. Damn, where'd it go? Okay, I have 2. I lost it. No, I found it. Okay, so I have 2 fast rounds over here. So we're gonna go ahead and guess who's gonna go first. Or like I'm gonna guess another number, and you're gonna have to tell me if whoever's closest gets to decide. So I'm thinking of a number.
I just voluntarily give mine to Snowy.
What do you mean you want him to go first? No. That's not how that works. All right, I'm guessing of a number between 1 and 20. I have the answer.
19.
6.
You said 19 again, you mother. Okay, so yeah, it's 17. So Andrew gets to choose. Andrew actually gets to choose if he goes first or if he goes second.
I'm gonna go second.
All right.
Oh, you bitch. I shouldn't have said what I said.
Let's see it, Shane. Let's see it.
Oh, God, I'm so nervous.
So here's the deal. So we have a timer for 30 seconds. The timer will not start until I read the first question fully, okay?
Wait, so how many questions are you asking within this 30-second period?
5. Now, here's the thing. If you don't know the answer right away and you want to pass, you can say pass. And I will read the next answer immediately after, okay? So because Andrew's going second, I'm going to give him the second set of 5 questions. You're going to get the first set of 5 questions. These were all random. I'm not favoring anyone, just so you know. So let me space them out a little bit more so that I know which to say.
God, I'm so nervous. Fuck you, Snowy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, So here's the deal. This is it. So as I said before, you're going to get 30 seconds to answer these. You got to give your one answer. You only get one answer per question. I will say if it was right after the show, after your 30 seconds is up. If you don't answer within 30 seconds, you don't get any points. All right. Again, you can say pass and you can always come back to that question. So if it's the second question, you pass that second question, we'll go to the next 3 questions. And then at the end, we'll go back to that second question. Are you ready?
No. Yeah.
Right. Give me. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll start it.
Go ahead. I'm ready.
Okay. As I said, the timer will start after I finish reading the first question out loud. So, name a character whose name starts with green.
This is everything, right?
Yeah, that's telling. I'm done. The time's counting, man.
Green Lantern.
Name the top Phase 1 MCU movie.
It has to be Avengers.
Name this character. Doctor what?
Doctor Strange.
Okay, name the best Teen Titan character. Oh, you're done, dude. You took too long. You hesitated on the first one. That's 30 seconds, bro.
Okay, I didn't
That
finish
was
all
30 seconds. That was fast.
Yeah,
That was
felt
30
way too
seconds,
fast,
dude.
but that was definitely 30 seconds. Yeah.
That was 30 seconds, man. You hesitated at the beginning, though. That's why I was like, I named the question, and then the time started.
Yeah, no, because for some reason my brain froze because I was like, when you said it, I was like, wait, we're doing all of the comics instead of like, for some reason my mind was still stuck on DC.
No,
on
it was
MCU.
just anything. Yeah, it was just anything.
I was so confused because
That's why
I almost
I was thinking MCU green, and so I was like, but my first thought was Green Lantern, obviously, but I was like, wait, that's everything, and I was like,
you took so long. I almost
hesitation.
so long that I almost
only
answered
four
for you.
questions, right?
You didn't say anything for the Teen Titan character,
I only answered
so
3 questions.
you only answered 3 questions. I will say right now, I'll say the other 2 just for fun. Ted said, "Damn, Andrew making Shane suffer," and then Ted writes in all caps, "Green Lantern, Shane." Like he wanted
I
you to
almost
say
answered
it.
for him.
He wanted you to say it so bad.
My brain froze because I didn't think we were doing DCU and MCU, and I was like, I kept thinking MCU for some reason. I don't know why.
Oh, Shane. All right, so here's the deal. So I'll say the last 2 questions just so you know we'll have some fun. So name the best Teen Titan character.
Robin.
Okay. And then
Wait, am I also?
You can say it if
What
you
is
want.
it?
Yeah,
Just-
you
yeah,
can
this
just for
is- this
fun.
is not
just
part
for
of
fun.
it.
I was thinking between Robin as well. So.
Okay. And then the last question was name the highest ranked MCU show according to Rotten Tomatoes.
Not Loki.
Interesting. Okay. So here's the deal. Shane, we'll go over the first 3, the ones that you actually answered within 30 seconds. So first question was name a character whose name starts with green. You said Green Lantern. That is the number 1 answer. That is correct. So you got 100 points.
Was there for that one? Like, was there number 2 and number 3 answers?
There was.
Like,
I'll give all the answers. So I like I
Green
said,
Goblin. Never mind.
Green Goblin. So as I said, every single one of these answers, even the ones that you have, Andrew, all have a top 4. So I will go over the top 4 on everyone. The answers were Green Lantern, Green Arrow, Green Hornet, Green Goblin. Yeah.
Oh, this is through all.
That was the top. Name the top Phase 1 MCU movie. You said Iron Man?
You said Avengers.
You said Avengers?
Did I not even make it?
No,
Endgame.
it did. It did. It was Avengers. It was the first Avengers. Because it was the Phase 1 MCUs. So it was the first Avengers. That was number 1. So you get 200 points. Number 2 was Iron Man. Number 3 was Thor. Number 4 was Captain America. Third question was named.
That's why. Yeah.
Third question was name this character Dr. What? You said Dr. Strange. That was the number 2 answer. So you get 75 points for a total of 275 so far. First answer was Dr. Doom. That was number 1.
What?
Yeah. Second was Dr. Strange. Third was Dr. Fate. Fourth was Dr. Manhattan. So far 270. Actually, no.
Solid.
Total of 275 because you didn't get these other 2 right. But name the best Teen Titan character. Actually, number 1 answer was Raven.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
She's my favorite character.
I agree.
Raven was number 1. 2 was Beast Boy. Robin was actually 3. And then Cyborg was number 4. Starfire's not even on it, which I disagree on that hardcore.
Yeah.
And then last question was name the highest ranked MCU show according to Rotten Tomatoes. That was actually Miss Marvel was number 1.
What?
Yeah, Miss Marvel has a ranking of like 91%. Or
That's
93%.
crazy.
It's crazy. She's like the number 1 show. And not only that, What If is number 2. Loki's number 3. Yeah.
Disrespect.
Loki's number 3, and Hawkeye of all shows is number 4.
Moon Knight is not even on there.
Moon
That's
Knight's not
crazy.
even on it. Hawkeye of all shows is number 4. And that is your 5 questions. So now Andrew kind of has an idea of what to expect here.
Okay. Snowy? You better fucking lose, you bitch.
I better lose.
Here's the deal. Hawkeye
better
is good,
panic.
Ted. I agree, but like I liked Miss Marvel, but Loki not being first is just disrespect. Hawkeye is
know,
good,
that-
but I wouldn't consider it a top 5.
Yeah.
So let's see. Hold on. Shane got a total of 200 points. So now that leaves you at 1475. So 1475, which means that Andrew has to get 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. He would lose. He can't even win. But
Yeah.
like You were only like if you get all 500 points, you'd only be down by 175. So it was kind of close if you get all 5 of these. So congratulations, Shane, you won. But let's see what Andrew gets. So I'd be curious at like what the final score is. So as I said before, you'll get 4 questions. The timer will not start until I read the first question fully. Let me just separate these a little bit more. Okay. So you again have 30 seconds of the clock. Again, like I said, this is a lightning round. You have to answer these quick. So here we go. So let me pull up the timer again. Are you ready, Andrew?
As ready as I can ever be.
Okay. Here we go. And here we go. So name this character, Captain Blank.
Marvel.
What is the most popular superpower kids want most?
Superman. Oh, super strength.
Name a character whose name starts with Black.
Adam. Black Adam.
Besides Wolverine, who's the most popular X-Men character?
Magneto.
Besides Joker, who's the most popular Batman villain?
Harley Quinn.
Okay. You had 8 seconds left on the clock there. And
Batman flies.
Yeah, you really flew. What?
You should have gave me 10 questions.
Well, I will say so.
That
here's
was not any of the guesses. Damn.
Yeah, well done. Ted said, "Well done, Shane." The score is now 1-1. We're gonna have to do a tiebreaker. It's gonna be really interesting to see what
we got to make you part of a next game, Adam.
Well, so here's the deal. I'm definitely down to be a part of the next game, but I think that we need to decide who wins between the two of you. I think we need to do one more game. That'll be our episode 100 or something, maybe earlier. Who knows? Just to see who wins between the two of you, I'd be curious. But all right. So here's the deal. Just to go back and do this, you answered all 5 questions within the time limit. So let's see how many points you got. So first question was name this character, Captain what? You said Captain Marvel.
I believe you didn't say America.
Yeah, you did not say America. Captain America was number 1, but Captain Marvel was number 2. So you do get 75 points. 3 was Captain Cold. 4 was Captain Britain.
Oh.
Yeah. Second question was, what is the most popular superpower kids want most? You said super strength. That wasn't even on the board, surprisingly.
Gotta be flight.
Yeah, flight is number 1. Invisibility.
Kids, man. You gotta think about kids.
Yeah, invisibility was number 2. Telepathy was number 3, and super speed was number 4, not super strength. Unfortunately, you didn't get any points for that. Name a character whose name starts with Black. You said Adam?
Adam, right?
Black Adam, yeah.
So that was number 4, so you get 25 points, so that's a total of 100. Black Panther was number 1. Yeah, Black Manta was number 2. Black Canary was number 3. Black Adam was number 4. So 25 points on that. Besides Wolverine, who's the most popular X-Men character? You said Magneto, which is number...
Cyclops.
That's not even on the board, dude. But Magneto is number 2, so you get another 75 points for 175 points here. Storm,
is it Dr. Doom?
No, Storm was number 1.
Oh,
Storm is the most popular X-Men character besides Wolverine. Magneto was number 2. Nightcrawler was number 3. And of all characters, Gambit was number 4.
Gambit's
he's a cool character.
He's cool, but I wouldn't put him as top 4.
Honestly, like I thought at one point, Gambit was like the most popular character, like back in high school, because everyone liked the throwing card aspect.
That was cool, yeah. But actually, honestly, mine has always been and will always be Nightcrawler. I love Nightcrawler. Even
Wolverine for me, Wolverine.
I even like Nightcrawler more than Wolverine. Like as a kid,
was number 1 again on that one?
Huh? Number 1 was Storm.
Number 1. Storm. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's the most popular.
Which is bullshit. They could have just said Halle Berry. That would have.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Last question. So far you have 175 points. Last question was, besides the Joker, who is the most popular Batman villain? You said Harley Quinn. That's not on the board.
Like Scarecrow or something.
Yeah, Harley Quinn was not on it. Number 1 was Bane. Number 2 was Riddler. Number 3 was Scarecrow, and number 4 was Dr. Freeze. Or Mr. Freeze, I'm sorry.
There were so many before Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn is basically a psychic version of a villain.
So yeah, so basically but I will say you answered all questions. You did not hesitate and then do
all
what
right.
thing.
That's why I didn't want to go first. Fuck you, Snow. I won though. I won, bitch.
So this is the final score. Right now we have Shane winning with 1475 and Andrew at 975. So we are now at 1-1. Shane.
Congratulations, Shane.
Episode,
Congratulations.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do the tiebreaker correctly. This was goddamn luck, I gotta say. Like, I have no idea.
It was good.
Honestly, I didn't even think I didn't even think we are gonna do a game show today. I thought we were just gonna like do some surveys, you know, like whatever it is.
No.
If I knew we were gonna do a game show, I would have read through this whole encyclopedia.
I threw together.
Yeah, honestly, for throwing it together, that was really good. Like
really
these
good.
were like fun because they weren't like because the first game show was like randomly hard. It was like some were like obvious answers and great answers. It was like some answers was like, oh shit, like I didn't know that. You know what I mean? But these were like basic questions that you can really kind of guess.
That's what I was trying to do because I felt like I wanted to be like more fair towards Andrew because I know obviously like how much Marvel stuff like Andrew's watched or things like that. And I was like, man, you could have got it. Guardians of the Galaxy, you love Guardians of the Galaxy, man. Like,
I know.
That's crazy you didn't get that.
I feel like, you know, I betrayed my favorite movie there. One of my favorite movies.
But hey, it was still fun. It was still good. And Ted said next time we need 2 speed rounds. It'll be amazing. My thought is, what if we did all speed rounds?
No. Oh yeah, full speed round game is actually because the pressure of the time makes it so much more fun. Like it's terrifying for me, obviously. It's very fun that way.
Yeah.
We got to think of some games, but yeah, well, don't make Shane suffer like that. No. We got to make Shane suffer like that. So
thank you.
It'll be funny. I think it'd be hilarious.
It'll be hilarious. Get it.
So we could do a speed round. We could just be like, I could say something and then you guys kind of say the first thing that pops into your head and we'll see, you know, who gets the point or something. We'll have to think of something. Yeah, well, maybe we'll do like a quick thing. Ted, if you have any game shows or Fruit Loop, anyone who's watching, if you have any game show ideas, you know, feel free to let us know. We'll figure out the next game show to find out who will be the ultimate winner between Shane and Andrew between this trilogy here. It'd be kind of interesting to see who it is. But yeah, that's all for today, guys. This was fun. This was our game show. Thank you to 75 episodes. Can't believe we're here, man. I'm pumped for 100.
25 more.
25 more to 100, man. We got a big 100 100 So we'll see. But that is all for this week. We'll be back next week, maybe. Hopefully, we'll see.
We should because Madam Web's coming out.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. I forgot about that. Damn. That's
good. Oh no, well, I mean, we might not even.
We might not be able to watch it because it's on February. It comes out Valentine's Day. That's Wednesday. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time to actually see it. So we might do a Madam Web. We'll probably end up do a Madam Web review, not this week, but next week, or not next week, but the week after. Yeah. So that'll fun. That's good, man. This was a good show, and guys, thank you all for watching. Ted, thank you all for watching. Fruit Loops, thanks for coming. It was a good time. We'll see you all next week. And yeah, if you guys have any ideas for a game show, throw it at us and we'll definitely see if we can incorporate it into the next one. Have a great night, guys. Hopefully we'll see you in the next one. And yeah, take care.